Sometimes I feel overwhelmed by small tasks I want to accomplish during my day. Nothing big in particular, quite the opposite actually. Like small tasks that I want to do because I'm ambitious, but if I don't do them, or if I quit certain areas, certain investments, certain projects, the world will be fine. Like, I don't owe anything to anybody in that realm. And so it's just like my internal pressure or my internal motivation or my internal ambitions, whatever you want to call it. But sometimes I feel overwhelmed, and I want to share two or three things around that subject, which I thought about just a few moments ago. First of all, it feels very unique and surreal in a way. It feels like I am the only one who doesn't know what is the right thing to do. That everybody else is leading their perfect lives, and I am the only one who hasn't figured it out yet, you know? And once I say that out loud, or once I write it in my journal, or once I, think that thought for again and again, I am aware that it is stupid to think that way. But at the same time, I try to respect my experience. I try to treat my experience as a unique one and just experience it fully. Like, let it be as it is. Because while there are certain repeating cycles, mechanisms, which I can clearly observe, I I I realize that it is also valid to honor my experience fully and just allow myself to feel what I'm feeling. I think it's a very crucial step forward. And so I do allow myself to feel whatever I'm feeling without even naming it, without judging it. Just, yeah, I feel like I'm feeling. Maybe way of describing it is clearly wrong. Obviously, I'm not the only one who hasn't figured it out. I actually believe that most people have no idea what they are doing. They're just masking themselves, maybe in some way. But I don't care about that. I care about myself in that let's say in that context. And so I allow myself to feel whatever I'm feeling, and I already feel like there is some sort of space clearing for my growth in that small context, even. And the second thing I want to share is that I see there is some sort of craving behind that experience, behind that cycle of experiences. And that is the craving for clear rules of the game, or order of things that would come from the outside, and someone from the outside would tell me what to do. And I can clearly see that craving, and I can clearly see that it is irrational to expect that this would happen. But I can, like, my reference point is, let's say I go to work, I'm like a regular employee in some factory or some whatever job. That I come to work for 8-hour shift, and I have 20 tasks to complete, let's say. And I come to work, my boss is greeting me, hello employee, these are the 20 tasks you're supposed to accomplish today. I hope you can do this. If you need any support, I'm here to support you. And, good luck with your tasks. And, someone believes in me. Someone sees me. Oh, that is good thing. And I start with full motivation completing my tasks. I completed 10 tasks, and my boss comes in and say, oh, good work, I can see I can count on you, and I feel even more motivated. And then I go forward, and then I complete all my 20 tasks, and I finish my shift, and my boss comes and goes, oh, it was a great job you did today. I am proud of you. I am so grateful I can count on you. And go home, take rest, and see you tomorrow, or whatever. And we could extend that example, that if we do something meaningful, such as, let's say we provide food for the people, it's like a good healthy food, like we grow vegetables or whatever else, it's like, oh yeah, we are doing something good for the people, so there is some meaning behind that as well. And I feel respected at my work. I spend time with people, and everything. Like, there are many basic human needs that are being met during my work. And I know what I do, and I have some sort of external validation and supervision, which is helpful. And then we go back to reality. Snap back to reality. There is no boss. There is no factory. There is no vegetables. And I crave the same kind of thing, I crave for somebody to tell me what to do, to tell me what my tasks are. Or at least that if I create a list of my tasks, or at least I have some idea of my tasks, someone will come in and approve. Yeah, this is a great list of tasks you could complete today. Good luck. I will come and check in with you in 6 hours, and you tell me how it went, Nobody's coming. Nobody's coming to save me. And this is so obvious. And when I say it out loud, I can clearly see the absurdity of the background of my experience of, feeling overwhelmed, This is so clear that my expectations of certain order of things is plain stupid. Which doesn't mean I am a stupid person, It just means that I have some part of me is stupid, or some behavior, or something in me was stupid. But looking at it closely, allowing myself to feel what I'm feeling, is maybe kind of wise, or at least is helpful, is a step forward, And so basically, that's the third thing I wanted to share, that, as a regular practice, as a routine, to say something out loud and record it, and then be able to listen to it at least once, or maybe once again in 10 years' time, or in 5 years' time, or whatever, or write something down, can be more helpful than it feels intuitionally in the first place. Same as, certain thinking process, certain beliefs that we hold can be much more stupid than it feels. Like, I would never imagine I would create such a stupid thought that somebody is going to save me, Yet I behave at some point, like in some sense, at least for a temporary period of time, I behave like somebody is going to save me. And if nobody is coming to save me, I feel overwhelmed, because I don't know which tasks to complete first, which to postpone, because I don't know. And, my certain human needs are not met. And so if they are not met, should I go on a strike? But who will care? It's quite likely nobody will care. But here I am again. I'm here. And, I'm here. I'm documenting my journey. And in a sense, perhaps, maybe, just maybe, we are in the same business. We are in the same situation, or at least in a similar situation. And we are like in the same factory growing vegetables or whatever else, or just like looking for the meaning, looking for validation, looking for anything that would create some sort of satisfaction at the end of the day, which I wish you to feel, or at least to feel honest that I did what I could, So that's my goal for the day. And that's my goal for the day every day. But yeah, here I am. Thank you for listening. All the best to you. Bye-bye.